Hi everyone, it's me, Miss Farrah. Welcome back to my channel. Now today I wanted to talk about being trans and having surgeries and gender dysphoria. I thought it was an important topic to talk about again. I'm sure I've discussed this topic before in previous videos, but I just wanted to do a recap again just because it's a really important topic, and I think a lot of younger trans women sometimes can get confused when it comes to surgeries and being trans, especially in the day and age that we're in at the moment, where lots of people just generally are having fillers and surgeries, and it's become very kind of, norm to have things done. But I just wanted to touch on this because of my own experiences and just giving some advice to younger trans girls who are thinking about having surgeries. Now, I just want to say firstly that, surgeries will not take away your gender dysphoria. How you feel about yourself as a woman and how you feel about your body. Anything you have done is not going to change that. It's going to make you feel better about yourself and your visual appearance, how you look in the mirror, and that's really important. But a lot of trans women may choose not to have any surgery, and that's fine. I've had quite a lot of things done over the years, but things that were important to me and that helped me with my gender dysphoria. I've never been someone who wanted to go and do everything just to do it. I did things that I knew would help me with my gender dysphoria. But I do remember the first surgery that I had, which was my breast augmentation, almost 20 years ago now. But before I had it done, it was the first surgery I'd ever had. I'd never been in hospital before that. And I kind of had this thing in my head that once I had my breasts, that everything would be amazing and all the dysphoria would disappear and I'd feel fine again. And once I had my breasts done and I recovered a bit and I was feeling better, I actually felt more gender dysphoria after I'd had my breasts done. I think it was a combination of, one, thinking that it would clear all of it completely just from having that surgery done. And secondly, I think it gave me more gender dysphoria because it was kind of that feeling of, oh my God, like I've done a surgery that is visible and I can't reverse, and not that I wanted to reverse it, but there is always this little panic of like, oh my God, like I've started the ball rolling now, I have to continue with this, but not in the way of doubt of being who you are, just of that kind of taking that first surgery step. But I did suffer with a bit of depression afterwards because I assumed that this surgery was going to take away all of my gender dysphoria, and it didn't. In fact, it made it worse. So I just want to explain that, surgery for me has helped me so much in learning that I'm comfortable with my body and that when I look in the mirror I see a female body, because everything that I've had done has changed my visual perception of myself, which is really like the most important thing. From the surgery point of view, which is why I did it, and which is why I think a lot of trans women do it, because it gives you that visual confirmation that you are female, so that you can match the inside with the outside. But I think it's really important to understand that gender dysphoria is always going to be there, and until you come to terms with it mentally, it's never going to, no surgery is going to erase it for you. It needs to come, your acceptance of yourself and coming to terms with being trans and accepting that and being proud of it has to come from inside. And like, it takes a long time, it takes a lot of work, that's added to just general coming to terms with who you are in life and figuring out your place and where you fit, which everyone has to do regardless of whether they're trans or not. But being trans as well, you have the added pressure of getting yourself to a point where you feel feminine and female and that you're happy with how you look. So I think it's always really important to think about carefully what you want to have done and think about what's the most important thing to have done and do those things first. I think when I look back, I had my breasts done first because it was kind of like the most visual representation of a woman to me, that meant that was the start of my transition, my surgical transition. I think that's why I did that first. But looking back now, I think I would have done my face stuff and my body stuff first, because you can wear a push-up bra and you can fake the breasts look a lot easier than you can hips and waist and face. So I think looking back, I think I would have done the other things first. But when you're younger, you kind of, for me definitely personally, I was very like, I need the breasts, because that's going to be like the most feminine thing for me. I'm going to feel the most feminine and female afterwards. So that's why I did that first. But I think looking back, I would have done the face and the body stuff first, because for me, they were much more rewarding surgeries than the breasts. Not to say the breasts weren't important, of course they are for me, but I found that the other things made me a lot more confident presenting as female than the breasts did. So I just want girls who have maybe not had any surgery yet to just consider the things that are going to be more life-changing and more helpful in your life for your transition, and for you to just be comfortable and safe in life. So I think those are the things that you need to think about and consider before having any plastic surgery. I hope that's helped. Have a wonderful day, and until the next video, I see you soon. Lots of love.